Hi, it's time for Street Talk, your voice and your views on the issues in the news. More than 2 million Muslims have fulfilled a religious requirement as their spiritual journey, the Hajj, came to an end. The largest annual religious gathering in the world had pilgrims from over 180 countries converge on Mecca, Saudi Arabia. A sea of white covered parts of the city as worshippers moved from one site to the next, carrying out Muslim rituals. It's been reported this year's Hajj seemed to be less crowded than usual, possibly because of the Saudi government's tightened security. All Muslims are expected to perform the Hajj at least once in their lifetimes, if they have the means to do so. Carol in Florida sees the social significance of the Hajj. It is a time when differences are put aside and only the pilgrimage matters. Hopefully so many from all these different countries and cultures can take back a bit of the unity shown here. Hussein in the UAE thinks Muslim unity should continue after the Hajj ends. This ritual trumps all other religious pilgrimages. It is amazing to see so many Muslims side by side without political animosity. If only this was their attitude year-round. Kamal in Syria is already making plans. I would have loved to have been there with those pilgrims. I have been saving money for years to be able to go, and I hope next year I will be among the worshippers in Mecca. The United Nations General Assembly voted this week for a moratorium on the death penalty. Although the resolution is non-binding, it may eventually lead to a complete abolition of capital punishment. This has led to an outcry from some countries who feel the resolution undermines their sovereignty.
We respect the right of other states to abolish the death penalty, but in turn, they should respect our sovereign right to choose the judicial, political, economic, and social systems which pertain in our societies.
The resolution passed with a vote of 104 in favour versus 54 against, with 29 abstentions. Bill in London questions the ultimate punishment. Too many innocent people have been found guilty of murder for me to feel comfortable with something as final as the death penalty. Bob from California says it is an outdated practice. I think that the death penalty is a barbaric and inhumane practice that should be banned. Slavery was once considered to be an issue of sovereignty, but we are past that now. I hope that the death penalty becomes a thing of the past as well. Ugo in Nigeria supports individuality. If nations want to enforce the death penalty, they should have the right to do so. Each country cannot abide by the same exact rules. A mobile phone, an iPod and a dollhouse. These are only a few of the things on sale for the dead. A Taiwanese store called Skia is selling custom-made paper models of your everyday belongings that can be burned after people are cremated. According to Chinese tradition, the paper items are burned after the dead are cremated or during annual festivals in Chinese communities worldwide to remember the dead. Some of these items sell for more than $1,000 each. Families burn the purchases as a way to fulfill the deceased wishes. Now, directing traffic as an art. Tony Lepore of Providence, Rhode Island, here in the United States, is no ordinary traffic policeman. Take a look at this. The Dancing Cop. That's it. Until next time, do keep sending in your questions and comments and point us to anything interesting or amusing for Street Talk. Remember, what you see here isn't necessarily the view of Al Jazeera. Some of the content has been edited for time and space reasons only. And that's the talk on the street.